Okay. I can't sleep. I just can't. So I'm going to, again, try to be at least relatively, well, somewhat moderately productive, maybe. I do not like this is not a bash necessarily on any game in particular. Oh, never mind. I am just stupid. Never mind. I'm just gonna not even finish my thought on that because I am dumb and I didn't see the actual proper thing. Okay. Alrighty. So the first game up is going to be Blok. It is a game about blocks. Could you guess that? It's a little minimalist puzzle game where you, can you guess it? Move blocks around. I already pre-played this one a little bit just to make sure it worked at all, but let me turn this down a little bit. Boop. Okay. So, I actually like this one for the little bit I played of it. I think that's probably a good amount of volume, hopefully. So yeah, it is just a game where you move blocks around in a certain manner, depending where your cursor is. You have to press E. That is the button it is bound to by default. I would wholly prefer that it would just be a left click, but it's not. There you go. There's my one complaint about the game, at least right now. Is that enough of a review? I like the game though. Like I said, for what I played of it, I got up to this point and then was like, you know what? I can't sleep. This is good enough. Yeah. I will do this tonight. Well, actually, it's now this morning. It's actually 6:41 in the morning. Like I said, I can't bloody well sleep. I feel absolutely terrible, but I can't sleep. So, here we are. We're playing Blok. Does that delete it? Oh, no, it's actually under another layer. Okay, cool. Okay, this one actually looks like I might be able to fail it. So... okay. Guess I can just put you as storage over there, put you there. Okay, I'm overthinking this one. Can you unalive yourself? But yeah, the premise is simple, but the premise is a good one. I like it. Oh shit. It really, again, I know throughout a lot of the games I have looked at for this particular jam, you know, this game jam, oh, you can move that one. Oh, that's nice. Can you vertically? No. Okay. There we go. There we go. Okay. I really would just prefer it being left click. But yeah, I know I keep saying it every single game, basically. But it reminds me of the Flash games era. This really feels like a game that you would have played on something like Congregate, or Armor games, or Crazy Monkey games, or, you know, Cool Math games, or any number of them. And that's not a bad thing. You know, some people like to associate Flash games as being low quality. And yes, there was a lot of low quality Flash games. There was also a lot of good quality Flash games. Ooh, oh god, how do you do this one then? Okay. I think we're good, Okay, yeah, no, we're not good. Also, you can't kill yourself, so thank you, Dev, for not letting that happen. I don't know how many levels are to this thing. I thought it said that there was only like yep, okay. I was about to say, there wasn't that many. Yeah, that's it. I have nothing else to say about this game. It's short, it's sweet, it's to the point, it does what it sets out to do. That's it. The music's fine. The music isn't a very short loop, it's not grating, the sound effects are fine. Everything about that is completely good and fine. I like it. That's it. Nothing more to really say on it. Okay, but I already knew that that one was going to be short, or at least I thought it was going to be short, so I kind of prepared, you know, just in case that there was, you know, a little bit more energy in the, well, energy banks of myself. Next one up is going to be Ritum Mortis. I keep wanting to say Rigor Mortis, but no, it is in fact Ritum Mortis. And the quickest and easiest way I can describe this game is, what if Devil Daggers was 2D? That is what this game is. It is Devil Daggers, but 2D. For all the good and the bad that entails. Again, I played a very little bit of this before I started the stream to make sure that it worked and everything, and yeah, it's Devil Daggers, but 2D. I keep meaning to go back to Devil Daggers, but dear God, man. Devil Daggers is such a brutal game. And you know what? This game, look, you can take more than one hit. It's already more forgiving. Or easy, or however you want to really word that. But yeah, no, it's, again, just Devil Daggers. Might need to turn that down ever so slightly. Oh, Jesus, get away from me. So that is the Laughing Skull, effectively. Or the Horn Skull, or whatever you want to call that thing, and these are just your normal, standard variety skulls. Okay, so Rage is you basically having Pac-Man pellet. Okay, oh my god, yeah. Yeah. Shotguns. Ugh. Okay, I guess that is actually the Laughing Skull, isn't it? Health. Oh, shit! It's even more forgiving. You can get health pickups. I'm assuming if I hit that, that's basically a laser and will kill me. Or at least do a crap load of damage. I don't know if there's a way of pausing this game. Okay, yeah, rage meter, just, you do loads of damage. So yep, you can, shit. I'm only going to do one run of this, because I'm already feeling like this is going to be one of those ones that kind of set in a, one more game syndrome. And I don't want to just keep playing this tonight. Again, much like the previous game, it does what it sets out to do. Right now, I have no complaints. It's completely fine. I guess if anything, right now, it feels a little easy. I don't know if it scales up to get more difficult. Because it started increasing ever so slightly by introducing those things, the starfish, and then the horn skulls. But right now it seems to be pretty, you know, stagnant. Like, it doesn't seem to be going any further, so. You know, Devil Daggers definitely has that. Never mind! Never you mind. I don't know if that is the arena shrinking, or if that is just a temporary, if you are near the wall, you take damage. It really looks a little freaky when that does that, though. Oh god. Oh dear. Definitely makes it more of a danger when you're trying to dodge quickly. So it still is very slowly increasing things and making it more difficult. It is very satisfying to right-click. So yeah, I guess if I was to nitpick and really kinda, like, have any complaints or negatives, again, I'm going to keep comparing this to Devil Daggers, because that is effectively what this is, just in top-down 2D form. As I said, it's a little easy, and the difficulty scaling, I feel, might be a little too slow. Right? Like, Devil Daggers racks up in difficulty very quickly. If you reach 3 minutes, you are by the edge of your seat at every second. So really, it kind of feels like it's more of a casual Devil Daggers. And I think these health pickups are also permanent. If they're not permanent, they are on the field for a long enough time for it to not really matter. But again, that is being very nitpicky. Still have no idea if me touching... Oh, yes, yes, it does. Okay. Yeah, I intentionally did that just so I could test whether or not it actually does something, and... Oh, yes. Yeah, it is a full damage hit. Oh! Can I touch these pillars? No. Oh. Damn. And I'm kind of mistimed and misplaced that dodge. Yep, did it again. Really, as it is right now, I kind of feel like the biggest threat you have is yourself just mistiming the dodge. Please, I? There we go. Oh, I misplaced that. I'm only doing this on keyboard, so I don't have any finer control on where the dodge is going, aside from just, you know, diagonal and orthogonal. I can't get that finer control of, you know, like, hey, maybe I don't necessarily want a straight top left or top right. Okay, you do not get that many dodges. You can't just... Oh, yep. Oh, that's right. You trying to dodge right there... yeah, the dodge into the wall is bad. Dodge and weave. I think you need to kill to get shotgun power? Yeah, looks it. I don't like how the skulls can charge through the pillars. Come on, come on, come on, come on! Yeah! I think Rage also makes you invulnerable. I think it is really just basically a Pac-Man pellet. That was kind of a bust of a shot. Alright, well, there you go. That is version 1 of Ritum Mortis. Well, 1.6. You know, 0.1.6. It is not the full game, so if this is what they have as is, I'm kind of curious where they want to go with this. I want to see if they're actually planning on making it something more than basically just a 2D Devil Daggers, or if they really want to change it up a little bit. But yeah, no, I have no major complaints to say about that. I kind of don't really have much to say about it. It again is like Blok, the first game there, and does what it sets out to do. It's good. It's a nice little time waster. Again, if I want to get really nitpicky, maybe just, you know, again, with the difficulty not necessarily scaling all that quickly, the run feels like it lasts a very long amount of time. It feels like a more casual Devil Daggers. You know, if you are a Devil Daggers fan, that might be a bad thing. If you are more of a casual person and you want something that's a bit easier, then you probably would like it. But that's it for now. For that one, I mean. I'm not ending the... That's actually usually how I end the streams, isn't it? But the next one up is going to be a game called Sliding Hero. It's one I'm a little worried about, as it's described as a puzzle Metroidvania. And I might be wrong, but it also seems like the entire game might just be one big sliding puzzle. But before I get into that, and before I get into the game itself, I want to showcase the game's art direction, its presentation. Even if I don't like this game because of the genre or mixture of genres that it is, I like this this fellow, this guy, this freak is really well drawn. The background is very nice, although that might be a little Castlevania-esque, but yeah, you got whatever the heck is going on here. It reminds me a little bit of like GBA or you know, even Game Boy Color stuff. You know, you have whatever this freak is, and you have this art, and whatever's going on with this guy's face. I assume it's a mask. Like, the game definitely invested in the art direction. Whether or not I like this game, it has phenomenal art. But without further ado, without more rambling, let's get into it. If I can find the things folder. There we go. I have a lot of these EXEs and whatnot into just one big old like folder directory of different Game Jam games. And it's starting in the wrong window. That's not good. Oh. Okay. Alright, well, let's see if I can... Window, shift, left arrow. There we go. Okay, cool. That does work, so that is nice. But yes, I think that this game already needs a new option added to this menu. Monitor selection. This is the second game, technically tonight, that this has been a problem with. What just happened? Oh, applies tab. Okay. Alrighty. Well, Luca will keep on moving until hitting an obstacle. There are multiple routes to reach the end of the maze. Well, that's nice that you can kind of... Oh my god. Okay, so that... I have never played Hades, but I think that is Hades-esque. You can feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, anyone, but that looks like Hades artwork. Alright, let's see. What voice do I want to give him?
Oh, that graveyard gave me the chills. I hope Devillo is ready to help me get off the island.
Oh, X. Yep, you are just constantly sliding.
Captain Sycamaro, I didn't expect to see you back so soon. Devillo, I've done what you asked for in the compensato. This island gives me the creeps. What else do I have to do to leave? I don't want to waste any more time, old man. Ah, straight to the point as always, Luca. I just need a little something to be able to open the gate to the Villa. Oh, I hope you're not fooling me, old man. Don't treat me like an errand boy, or else. Oh, I'm sure you could set me straight, but I assure you there's no fooling, nor disrespect. After all, you need me, and I need you. Poor old me has finally reached the last chapter of his story. But memories of the past and faith can make me feel a little better. I'm not interested in your problems, old man. Just tell me what I need to do next. Well, sometimes we don't care about plays.
Oh god. I'm like having a minor stroke here.
Sometimes what we don't care about plays a much bigger role than we think. Anyway, go to the gardens to the west and retrieve my rosary beads. I'm sure the head in the well will be able to help you once again. The madness of this place is beginning to seem reasonable to me. I hope I'm not permanently losing my mind.
Oh god, what's happening? Ooh, getting like a little lightheaded. Losing the voice.
Or maybe you're gaining clarity. Godspeed, Luca.
Oh hey, why is there a Fleecius here? Oh wait, does it squish? Hold on, I need to... Yeah, kinda. A little bit. I mean, it's kind of not really a squish so much as just like a... Oh no. Yeah, hold on, what's... Game sounds... Settings? X. X is it. Okay, right, hold on. Music. General volume. Okay, well, there's another minor nitpick. Why is it showing 0 and then 100? Alright, so the volume is already at maximum for the game. Trying to reach the decibel level that I normally have games balanced at. Okay. I think that's a bit better. I want people to actually be able to hear this, ideally. Okay, just some head there. Okay. Is that it? I guess so. New entry unlocked. What entry? Corpses. Putrescent bodies that seem alive but are somewhat dormant. Looks like there can be worse fates than death in this place. Wind swing and enemies go flying. Hammers can now be found. Foil blessing. Proveditore de Amata? My Proveditore de Amata uniform. It's seen me through many missions. So is Luca a soldier? I think our dude's name is Luca, anyway. If you feel stuck in a room, press R to use the time sphere and reset it back to how it was. Fair enough. I see why it's telling you that here already. Right. That's why. I like that because they already know that the player is instinctually going to probably go to the north path as opposed to the south path. That is a very good way of showing you. Press... Okay. Oh god, the tree has an eye! It doesn't seem to be hostile. Okay, another one of these heads. Can I... bypass you? Yes. Cannot go north, though. So that's probably the thing in the other room as well. So I'll get that on the way back. So... I don't hate this game right now as much as I was afraid I would. My fear is the sliding mechanic is a... It's kind of slow going from room to room, depending which room you're in. So I'm a little afraid on how fun the concept is going to be by the end of the game. Swords are great for killing enemies and not much else. Watch out for the weapon durabilities. Okay. Weapon breaks, bronze longsword. Like, right now, I'm enjoying it. But it does make me worried for the long-term... Yeah, like, how much fun are you going to have? How much time are you going to have in this game before this mechanic starts becoming more annoying than it is fun? Aww. Wait, what did that tooltip say? Weapon broke. What? I should not have skipped... Well, I didn't even skip it. I read it at... like, oh, fuck. Is there a way of bringing that tooltip up? That was actually very important information, and I did not retain that information. I immediately forgot it. I have no idea what that is supposed to be. Is this supposed to be, like, lore? Seriously, again, though, hold on. Which one was it? Was it... this? The art direction in this game has no right being as good as it is. Like, just boots. Just a sphere, an orb that he might ponder in his hand, and just... God, Alright, hold on. So... Breaks. So that is breaking. There we go. Okay. Oh my dear God, that's a very long path. There we go. Alright, so... Okay. So that's all it was trying to tell you is you can press X to swap weapons or something? Alright. Shields are great for protection, but each strike will remove one durability. I mean, that's kind of been the case for all weapons, hasn't it been? Okay. Here's my shield. Okay, you can actually... So, mouse has no influence here. I alt-tab out. Okay. So... No, mouse is completely unbound to this game. Like, there is no way of getting mouse to interact at all. Top of the screen. Shield 2 has one green pip. Hit him, gone. Alright. Shit. Okay, I see. 2 health on the bottom right guy. Huh? That's not how you do that? Oh no, pressing R is not healing, in fact. But you can- well, never mind. Basically, Legend of Zelda Fairy Fountain. So you can just body slam. Body slamming is a completely viable tactic. I wonder if there's any reason to actually kill a bunch of monsters in some of these rooms. I see. So you kind of really... That's more of like the exit. You want to go this direction, I think. Huh. Okay. Oh, so yeah, maybe its fist does 1 damage. That's what that means then. Okay, and then what? I can do what now? Can I do anything? I don't think so. No. No, you can't. That's just a dead end. So is it this way then, to get to the... Okay, you do actually have enough time to do that. Very nice, alright. I like the music too. That's another thing I can say about this. Like, right now I am enjoying the music. I like this. It's very... atmospheric? I guess if I'm going to pull any words out of my slipper. I like it. I don't know how many tracks there are. I hope there's more than just, you know, 1 or 2, but what I'm hearing so far is nice. How are you supposed to get in there? Can you even? Because you can't go to that statue on the top. Oh. You know what? Look at the ground textures. It shows you the hint. I don't know if they do that in every room, but the fact that they're giving you hint at all, that's already kind of... forgiving? Lenient? Nice? Hold on, let me just get my dictionary. Name off a bunch of different synonyms. Okay, so... Zombo... there... does no damage. He does. He damages me. Use this to kill this guy. Can't. Uh-oh. No, there we go. We're good. Okay, go down here. Shield. No? Because the one fella is doing no damage. Oh god, wait. So he's doing 3. Bronze Claymore, so I need to kill that guy with this immediately. Can't. How? Am I here too early? Hold on. Is there, like, HP increases, or is it always 3 and I'm just doing this wrong? I don't know if I'm just in this area too soon, because it feels like it's going to be a little bit of like a Legend of Zelda type of game, where you're having areas where... Can you not scroll around on the map? Really? Hold on. Arrow keys is doing nothing, ASWD doing nothing, X is doing nothing. Well, right, R does that, yeah. Now you have to go to the main map. Alright. It might in fact just be too early, but no, because that right there, can you zoom into the map? No. That area right there, like central of the map, that room, I don't think I can do yet, because there's a, yeah, there's the yellow block I need to hit a switch for. Let's see. 2 locked rooms there, can't do that yet. There was a room there I missed. That might be important, I don't know. So I'm either doing this wrong, or there's another room I need to go to, like that one. Because bottom left guy is doing 3 damage. I didn't mean to press R. Okay. Iron Pavis. Iron Pavis does what? Is it blocking damage? He does 1 damage, I have a shield. No. Does nothing, basically. What did the game say the shield does? Hammer Blessing, Foil Blessing. Armored Corpses. Can I jump over him? No. I think that quickly just registered 2 hits on him, because I slightly pressed the arrow key for a little bit longer than I intended. So that's kind of not great that you can do that. You can kind of screw yourself there. Shield does nothing then. Bronze Claymore. But if I hit him with this, he does 3 damage to me, I kill him. Yeah. Can you... like, dual wield? Is that one of the things that the game was trying to tell me about, and I just didn't get the memo? Ah, damn it, I didn't want to do that. So where do you start off? You start off here. You can go down there and then... Okay, hold on. What if you... I don't see how he's going to be able to use a claymore, and... Wait. You can press Q to swap weapons. I thought I brought the shield to that guy before and he killed me outright. What? Was that not a thing? Did I just horribly misremember? And like gaslight myself, basically? Oh. Oh, that's why the Rafflesias are here, because they're not. They're just eye plants. Oh. Oh goody, there's a big one. No, let me see it. Don't do that. Don't just show me the reflect. Oh, come on. Wait, hold on. What's you? Oh.
On the paper is a drawing of a severed hand. Flowers seem to grow from the amputation. From corpse's life is reborn. I just have to make this cycle eternal. You know what they say. Life is fleeting, but beauty is eternal. And I am fabulous.
Oh, hey, dude, how you doing?
Oh, lost child. I sense that the old man sent you on a quest. Bring me a flower from the southern field, and the way shall open for you. A flower? What kind? But most of all, who are you? And what is this place? Remember your childhood, and you'll understand. As for your other questions, do not worry. Everything will be clear when the time comes. But what is the point of... Do not worry. Place your faith in us. You know what isn't very beautiful? Cryptic riddles.
Okay. Oh. Okay. Okay. I thought something was gonna happen. Nope. Hammers are great to push enemies around the room. Okay, that works. That also worries me, because then that means that there's a whole new mechanic I need to worry about now. And that's going to be actually getting these guys in a position like that, where I can actually do something like that. As a puzzle game, it's doing quite well in some aspects. Right, like stuff like that, yes, that is definitely going to be... Is it kind of like the Sokoban stuff, I guess, right?
The scent of this place, it reminds me of home. Mother.
And what is this, lavender? It's lavender field?
Is this lavender? The last time I saw this flower was also the last time I saw her.
The hammer sound effect sounds like when you select an option in GTA San Andreas. Ah. I'm really going to need to listen to that sound effect again. I don't think so. But I also haven't played San Andreas in... How old is San Andreas? What was San Andreas? 2004, 2006 or something? Like... That, I think, came out, like, mid-PS2's lifespan. Didn't it? 2005-ish? Yeah, I mean, that sounds about right, and kind of really what I was saying. Point is, all the hell enough. Oh god, that would be 20 years! Ah!
Back in my day, we used to have this thing called the PlayStation 2. And back in my day, we had games like GTA San Andreas, and we loved it.
That silly horn sound effect sticks with your memory. What horn sound effect? Which one? On like the bike, the car horns? Which one?
What is a scroll doing here? There's a woman's face covered in scribbles and something's written on it. I failed. She went out. I was too slow. Maybe there's still a chance. In the end, death is another ailment. I just have to find a cure.
Oh yeah, another thing I was going to compare this to a little bit was like Blasphemous art direction, I think, but yeah, I kind of didn't do that, did I? You select any option, it makes a horn sound like the hammer in the game. Okay, I know what you're talking about, but that sounds like a horn to you? I've never known what to actually call that. A beep? Nah, it's not really a beep, is it? Oh, hey, a worm. It is a sound. Yeah, I know what sound you're referring to. I have that sound ingrained into my brain. But I don't know what I would necessarily call that. I can't get that scroll until that particular block is done, so that's great. And I can't... Actually, hold on. Ooh, that's a double whammy. I can't go to the right, nor can I get that until that block is situated. Oh, Jesus. Alright. Okay, where do I go right now? By the way, chat, how's the sound on this one right now? Oh god, it is an actual maze. Sound is fine. So I can't go up there right now, actually. I can't go to the north. So, I think... I guess maybe the music is maybe a little generic-y, because I don't know how to describe it. I don't want to say generic. What am I trying to say here? Again, I think it's fitting for like the time setting and whatnot. It kind of makes me think of either V Rising or maybe like Van Helsing's the dungeon crawler OST. I don't know how I want to word that. Again, I like it. It's fitting. I'm sorry. Hold on. Is that block glitched out there? It's just floating out into the middle of nowhere. I'm not really sure where to go, and I'm not sure if I need to go there. And I really, really do not want to have to go all the way back there to do a thing. So that right there is the lavender field. I never need to go back there, I don't think. What did the person in the well say? I've already forgotten. Also, how are you, chat? You kinda missed it when I streamed your game. Wait. No, I definitely got up there. What? You had no clue. Had no clue what? That I was doing it? When I was doing it? Or... Ah. Alright. Did you get around to responding to my Discord message? I started streaming, so I never saw whether or not you did or not. Because once I start streaming, I usually try to turn off notifications so I don't just get pestered mid doing whatever. Oh, okay, I did have to come back here.
Here's the flower that you were looking for. Did it remind you of anything? My mother used to smell like lavender. She was always bustling about with flowers, flasks, and other stuff when creating her perfumes. It was a long time ago. She's long gone now. But the love of a mother never dies, does it? To further progress, you'll need a little help. Take this. It will give you the necessary strength.
You found the golden hand. It feels heavy, but oddly powerful.
What's this? A glove? A punching glove? Quite odd. Read the inscription, and go northeast from here. Punch is strong. Punch is good. Hit gold rock. Rock will move. But remember, pay attention. Don't use glove to relieve tension.
Oh, I misread that, but you know what? I think relieve as opposed to release tension sounds better there, but I mean, look, you know,
okay.
You were going to ask me a little bit of what I was doing, and then you noticed my stream and popped in. Oh, fair enough. Well, I kinda... left, up, right, there we go. I kept accidentally hitting another input as it was happening. I was gonna say, it's a good thing that you actually checked in, because, you know, I didn't want you to think I was being rude or what have you as, you know, he's not responding. Well, what a rude jerk, you know? Wait, how do you... Wait, glove? How does one glove? Space is to jump. How does one glove? Heavy, flashy, armored glove. It feels extremely powerful, but only when punching specific stones. Huh. I think I might need to go punch... Okay, that's not the map I can actually move around. I think I need to go punch, like, the one that's right there. Also, can you see, like, a small issue I have with this map? It needs a tiny, tiny little bit of work. That block right there in the middle, you can see it. The wall is clipping over its graphic, and even more to the point, there shouldn't even be a wall there to begin with. There should be a hole there, because I'm fairly frickin' certain that that wall is able to be moved or gotten rid of. Imagine having other things to do in life other than sitting ready to answer Discord messages. Crazy. Look, dude. Look, dude. Some people, you know, just some people. I just went up the wrong path. I have a mini-map and I'm not using the mini-map. Honestly, the mini-map could probably be a little bigger. It is kind of forgetfully small there, honestly. There we go. Okay, cool. You know, or as we say up in New York, you know, forget about it, you know? Know what I'm saying, man, you know? But I did want to talk to you a little bit more about certain things. You know, like your game specifically and a couple other things on it. I guess while we are here looking at this game, have you seen this game? Like, have you checked any of the games out in this jam? Because, oh boy, is there a large number of games in this thing. And again, this is one of the minor complaints I have about this game, and again, like, I feel like I enjoy this game. I sincerely do. I think this game is really good, and I'm really glad I'm actually enjoying it, because I was really actually afraid I would not, and I am. But it's already kind of, not grating, but it's a bit tiring on the, again, like I said, the constantly sliding around thing is getting a little tiring, so I feel like this is a game I would, you know, like, do for an hour or so at a time. You know, pick it up, play it a little bit, enjoy it, and then put it back down, because, you know, it does wear itself out a little bit. But something that would help that is this area right here. Why is this not just a clear shot from left to right? You know, let me hit the button once and go, and if I want to, as I'm standing at the entrance on the far left or right, I can take a gander at the scenery, you know, absorb the nice details that they might have put into here, and then hit the button and go. You know. And with that being said, they could have even added more to this screen here. You know, there's a lot of room on the bottom and the top where they could have put in a lot of extra little decorations and whatnot. And some of the maps have, maps, cells, whatever you want to call them, sections, have been very lovely decorated. Lovingly decorated? What the heck are you? That looks like some weird-ass monster from, like, Elden Ring. Like an, what is it, Albinoric? I have not played Elden Ring. I think they're called Albinorics. The weird, like, gray frog-looking things. I can't get to the bottom, actually. I don't think there's any available path right now to get to the bottom. And whatever the heck that thing is. That's a lever. That's a lever. I think I need that lever specifically. Why is there a pirate? I shouldn't have done that. That actually damaged me. Oh, shit. Hold on. What are you saying, chat? Okay. You like to check the streams to learn about other games. You only played a few yourself. There's just too many. There's 155. Like, I've done the math, and it's like, at the rate I'm doing a lot of them, it's like I might get to like 25 to 50 of them by the end of the jam. I also started the jam pretty late into the thing, but yeah, like, there's just so many.
Here's another reliquary. Longino deditis sicut illi peccasti. Sed gloria Domini det vobis gratiam. Proficitis ad...
Genoa? I don't know. Is this French? Is this Latin? Is it Italian? I don't know.
Et vinium petit.
Okay? Are we... Okay, something is gonna happen.
Another prayer has been heard, O lost one. With this sacred gift, you reach towards your enemy...
Wait, what? Your reach towards your enemy will extend.
Welcome the spear. Welcome the strength of the spear in your heart.
Ah! And he floats.
Hey, you! Wait! This is starting to get on my nerves.
So that's gonna... Oh, right. Can I not take this? There we go. Spears will increase your reach, avoiding strike damage from enemies. Nice. Okay. I like that. I'm also very worried about that, because the mechanics keep stacking up. The hammer and now that. Oh dear God. Yeah, I'm definitely feeling a little lightheaded. I don't know if that's because I am tired. Probably am. Or because I haven't really ate much. But again, you know, like, despite my maybe not exactly great condition right now. Again, entirely my own fault. I'm liking this game. The music is definitely also helping the overall feel for it, and really helping me not feel as kind of like burnt out on the sliding. Also, dear God, what is this? Oh no. I have 3 hits. What's left? 3 hits. Can I... Yes, I can do that. Where am I going to need to... Oh, no. No! I needed the spear to kill him from the right side to go... Shit. And that I could have... Oh, wait, no. Wait, Crap. Can you have the spear and the sword? I think the game said that there's multiple ways of solving these things, but I don't... Yeah, okay, you can have both. Okay. So we will... Can I sword him? Is this like... If I... That does not do damage to me. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? God. I don't even think I need to take the hit from that thing. It's just probably faster and easier to do it this way. Probably. I don't know. Okay. There. Done. Shield. Kill. Done. And we are golden. Found the green mask? What, is this like Resident Evil type of key thing? I was hoping... Wait! Wait. So I don't even need to go back and actually get that? That is very, very... forgiving. Oh no, there's a thing over there. Oh no. Okay, I definitely haven't been down here before. What the heck is that? Oh, it's an eye thing. Lovely. Looks like it's on a track, so it'll probably move. So I like that there's puddles, although maybe the puddles need a little bit of refinement, but again, this is like really nitpicky. I like the puddles though. But if you really pay attention, you can see... Like, I don't know, there's something weird about it. Like, it's kind of blocky? I don't know. Oh. I cannot, in fact, open that door unless that's where the mask needs to go, maybe? I don't know. Yes, it is. Okay, cool. Okay, I really want to interact with this particular fountain so I can actually get my save here, please? No? I'm doing this wrong. What am I doing wrong? Why could I interact with this? And not interact with that, actually. Well... How are you supposed to do this? There you go. Okay. Like, once I actually sat back and actually looked at it and thought for even just half a second, I saw it. Rather than just pushing buttons and hoping something happens. Don't have the correct... I wonder if those are going to be... I wonder if there's going to be more than what you need, or if there's going to be less than what you could use because there are optional items in them. Okay, we can take the spear. There is bugger all else, actually. Isn't there? Yeah. You cannot hit Q while you have a weapon. You cannot just go punch something. Also, why is this spear called a falchion? That's not what a falchion is. A falchion is a sword, effectively. You want the spear for him. Okay. Whoops. How did I grab that initially? I came in from the right, hit that pillar. Then what? Going up doesn't get me yet. I see. I thought this demo was going to be a little bit shorter. I thought maybe I would only give this game a little bit of time, but yeah, obviously that was not the case on both of those accounts. Huh? Oh, you need two! I don't think I need to interact with the fountain again. So the saw blade could probably use a little bit of work there. There's no sound effect of it, and okay, there is actually if you're right next to it. There needs to probably be like at least 2 frames to it though. Like it doesn't look the best, I'm gonna be honest. You know, compared to how much of this game is actually really quite good looking and you know, kind of pops out, that it's a little flat. Alright, what am I looking at here? So kill him and then what? Well, I guess I can find out what those do firsthand. I screwed up. I need to spear him from the top. I like that you can just punch him. How are you supposed to do this, actually? Because you take that, but if you take the left path, that kills him. So you have to go to the right and up. There we go. Again, like once I stop talking and actually pay attention, I can see the. I can figure it out because I'm actually focusing at that point as opposed to again just. Luca slide. I pressed space there, in fact, and it didn't do it. That could have been my keyboard because my keyboard is. Okay. maybe it's too short of a distance. Maybe Luca really needs to get that speed built up. Can you jump over the spikes? Okay. Oh no. We used to doing one of these? Bottom right. Oh, the frickin' minimap is actually overlaying it a little bit. Maybe that's why they have the minimap so small, so you don't actually, like, have your view obstructed. Okay, no. 2 blocks is enough distance, you just basically need to spam it. Just slam that keyboard like your frickin' spacebar, like your life depends on, and... well, considering Luca right now has 1 HP, kinda does. A little bit. There you go. There's the second one. Now if I can get out of here without dying. Oh yeah, there's actually no holes. Okay, that's good. Alright, what am I looking at here? I really, really want to see if I can jump over the spikes. But I don't want to risk it. Okay, now that goes into the other room, and we can probably do more puzzles. Have I... Yeah, okay. I am actually somewhat invested in this game's story. I am actually a little curious as to what is going on here. See? There's multiple ways of solving these. You can choose different paths here, see? Oh god. Oh, it's him.
Bored all the time. Being stuck in a place is not real fine. Wish there was here someone else, and not just me, my anguished self. But no, instead I'm all alone, filled with sins I must atone. Hey, creep. What the hell is this place? Where's the way out? Ugh, what do we have here? A live one? Nice. I'm Locke, and you are? Locke? Yeah, pleased to meet you, yada yada and so forth. I am Luca. Now, can you tell me what this place is? Luca? Luca! Nice name you have here. With such a pretty name, I don't think you really want to know where you are. Look, Locke, I'm not in the mood for weird. If you can just point me to the exit, I'll be out of your hair. And you can continue with your lonely, creepy poetry. This one wants to escape. It's my lucky day. Look, Luca, the only way out of here is... What? Tell me, I've been in this stupid place for far too long already. I'll tell you. Ready? Here we go. There is no way out. But you can stay here and play with me forever. Come on, Nuka. Play with me.
It's a little bit of the, what is it? The frickin'... What is it? It's not, it's not Hackett. What the hell is his name? Skull Kid. Skull Kid! Skull Kid from... Twilight Princess. Oh god, which one is he? Oh, this is bad. Oh, I actually have 3 HP. Never mind. Oh, never mind. That was 2 full HP. Also, there's a boss fight in this game. Actually did not expect that. It's also not a terrible boss fight. Please no, please no, please no, please no. Oh no. No, we're good. Yeah! Just punch him.
That was fun, fun, fun! Thank you, Luca. I haven't had that much fun in ages. Well, don't take it personally, but I have to leave now. Next time we meet, I'll tell you exactly what this place is. But until then, have fun. Bye-bye.
Oh, I have to go to the right. Okay. Doing the voices is kind of, like, not helping the lightheadedness, but I am actually kind of enjoying doing them. I don't get to do the... Well, I don't know how they sound for everyone else, but I don't get to exactly do a very, like, over-the-top melodramatic voice often. Also right here, right next to Luca. What is happening there? Is that a glitch? Oh hey, even the floor traps are disabled. Oh hey buddy, how you doing?
You have finally arrived.
Oh, you know what I could do for this? You know what I could do? Oh, wait, is it gonna work? Hold on.
Good job, little one. Let's keep it short, Big Mouth. I don't really like this place, so I want to get out soon. Where's the old man's faith? I have it right here. I found it laying near something scary. But I was brave and I retrieved it. And take it now and keep it safe. Well, okay. I guess it's time to get back to the old man.
I really hope that's not audible, but no, one of my freaking neighbors is mowing his damn lawn, so... I also wasn't able to read that. I looked away.
Well, that was something, wasn't it? Oh, is this going to be a fourth break demo end? Well, thank you for helping me so far. But unfortunately, I'm stuck in this overly weird place. I hope we'll meet again soon. And maybe together, we can find a way out.
Puzzle solved? I'm only like 2/3 of the way for the puzzles. What the hell? Okay. So sliding hero. That was much better than I thought it would be. I was worried. I went in a little, you know, like, a little precarious. But, no, like I said, like, the artwork is absolutely phenomenal. I really enjoy the... Okay, maybe not precarious. I went in with a little bit of, was it trepidation, maybe? Hold on, what fucking word am I trying to even use here? Point is I went in very worried that I was not going to enjoy the game, and that kind of worried me because just looking at it, it looked like there was a lot of effort and time and whatnot put into this game. I really don't want to, you know, say anything negative to a game that obviously has been a very, you know, a passion project with a lot of work behind it. But I'm very, very happy that I do actually enjoy this. Like I said, though, I do think that it does kind of wear itself a little bit thin at points with the constant sliding. And again, especially for some of the transition areas like that one there, like, that transition area serves no real purpose. It could serve a little bit of, like, set dressing, maybe a little bit of, like, environmental storytelling or something, if you then just have the ability to sit at the entryway points, look at the scenery, and then just go, like I said. If there's going to be a lot of things like that, I think there needs to be a little bit more of a smooth transition from A to B, because having more of those like that, to me, is going to make me want to play the game less. And that's kind of one of my only complaints, really. There was, I think, a couple of bugs there, but the bugs are very, very minor. This is a good game. It might not be your cup of tea if you don't like sliding puzzles, because, like I said at the very beginning, this is a sliding puzzle game through and through, even to just the basic movement to get from A to B. And again, that kind of wears itself a little thin. Now, with that being said, it does also, like I said at the very beginning, it does keep true to its name of a Metroidvania. There is backtracking, but you get items that will eventually, at least in some cases, like the Golden Glove, make the backtracking easier. Again, there looks to be a lot of time and effort and thought put into this game, and I like it. I like this. And that's all I can really say about it. You didn't play Undertale, but there's a puzzle like this in Undertale, you believe, something with ice. It's not unique to Undertale. It is a very common game type of thing. I think I played another game that was another game kind of like this in the game jam, but I have a headache a little bit, and beyond that, I haven't slept for an unhealthy amount of time, and I haven't ate. So my memory right now is not exactly peak performance right now, so I don't remember if it was this game jam or if it was another one, but these types of games, like a game with sliding puzzles, like even Pokemon has some areas, like the ice dungeons will have sliding puzzles. I do not like sliding puzzles. As just a general thing, I do not like them. This is generally done well enough where I am enjoying it. Anyway, that is that. I'm not going to wax poetically anymore about this. I'm going to move on to the next game. And I would like to stream Undertale again at some point. My original stream of that is lost media at this point, so I would like to restream that. I don't even remember what my original playthrough was. I think I tried to do Pacifist for my first playthrough, and then I think the first playthrough cannot actually be true Pacifist, so it's actually a neutral run. which, of all the good things you could say about Undertale, why of all things is that the decision for the first, like, why can you not do True Pacifist for the first playthrough? That I do not understand. That is like one of the negatives I can say about Undertale is that. Why? Play the next game or, you know, eat, sleep, or etc. No. I am drinking water. That is enough for all of those. Surely. Or if you want a sound effect and proof of me doing that, you ready? There you go. You can use that as Foley work for your next game. Okay. Alright. Little piss take aside. You believe me now? You had doubts? Okay, cool. Just ignore the fact that it might actually be coffee. Actually, I don't think I have my coffee next to me. No, I don't. Okay. Well, I think I probably put that back in the fridge. Alrighty, so, finally getting to it here. We have a game called Jellitaire. Jellitaire is, if you can't guess by the name, solitaire, but in cutesy roguelike form. And somehow, despite the odds, I know 150 games is a lot, but despite the odds, I still don't think the odds of there being a second solitaire-based roguelike game is particularly high. There is somehow 2 solitaire roguelikes in this game jam. Also, it is just an EXE, and UAC is complaining at me. So much like one of the other games I did tonight, if I suddenly drop from this stream, you know, the stream just suddenly ends and my bank account just goes to fucking nothing, this was in fact a virus. I really hope it's not. Because right now, for this whole stream, I have played a good game, and a good game. I would like the next game to also be a good game and not a horrible virus that you know, ruins me. Okay, I started it, and it was a gray screen. It's also seemingly very loud. I hit the wrong button. Okay. How's sound on this? Is that good? Also, I don't know what's going on with the resolution. I don't know if that's gonna... No, we're not gonna have any option to fix that? Yes, we are. Okay. No, we're not, actually. Okay, I saw this and thought, oh, surely we can have video options. Nope. Okay, so that's going to be a -1. Video options in any game. Like, this is a thing that I've noticed with a lot of games in the game jam. I think... I'm not a game dev, I'm just a modder. I do a little bit of C# here and there. But I feel like video options are probably some of the first you need to work on. Is the game going to fit in the resolution? Full screen windowed, full screen windowed. What monitor is it going to be on? I have 2 monitors, I stream. I need the second monitor so I can, you know, check my statistics. Is the stream still up? Check chat, you know, check the volume. There's so many reasons why as a streamer you might have 2 monitors. Even without streaming, having a second monitor is nice. You know, Discord, right? There's so many reasons why 2 monitors is nice. Not having the ability to change the monitor, because again, many games throughout this game jam have opened up on the other monitor where I have my streaming stuff, and that's bad. This is a minor critique, because this is still playable for me, but again, you can see it here on the stream. There's weird little black borders on the edges. Okay, well, I can at least give them credit for that. The master volume knob does in fact work. Sound effect? Okay, I don't know. Ambiance, I assume, is wave. Yes. Okay, I'm gonna lower that slightly. I think it's a little too loud compared to background. There we go. Okay, so, like I said, it is a roguelike solitaire, but cutesy. Really, you can't, like, pick them up or fling them or pet them or anything? Come on. Alright, so there are... Okay, active skill transpose. Swap the last open card of the chosen tableau pile with a random face-down card. I don't know what that means. Reveal face-down cards or sort cards to attract more jello. Auto restart, auto sort on. So we have an ace. Okay, already it just auto sorts out. Okay. This is already more actual solitaire than compared to Solitaire Battle. Solitaire Battle was kind of like light solitaire, a suggestion of solitaire. Yeah, this is actual solitaire. And I'm gonna do about as good at this as actual solitaire. Which is to say, terribly. Okay, well, I mean, it's not actual solitaire fully because it's not doing the, you know, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards. It's putting them all in an even pile, so this is probably more of like... Oh god, what is it? It's not Spire Solitaire, it's not Free Sol, is it either? What cards do I have? 6. We can... That was a mistake. 7? Okay, we can put 7 here. I put the 4 there out of my hand, didn't I? God, that was a mistake. Holy shit, that was a mistake. Hold to restart. Nope, there's no undo button. Okay, well, I guess I just gotta live with that particular decision. Nope. No. 8, 7... Oh, I can do that, but then I don't have a 6, do I? I do have a 6. Okay, a queen, but it's the wrong color. Jack. But I don't have a blue 10. Yes, I do. Yeah, okay. You kidding me? Really? Oh, it's your currency. These little fellas are your currency. Off the last card, the chosen tableau pile with a random face-down card. Ah, I see. That's what that means. I honestly was not sure what that meant. So, I mean... I'm not really sure what to say about this game without it sounding kind of mean at this point, and I don't want to be. But it's like, is this really an interesting game to stream? The game is fine. It's a little bit of solitaire with, you know, cute stuff and, you know, wave sounds. Like, I like it. But is it really an entertaining game to watch? I also just feel kind of old. I associate Solitaire a little bit with just being old. Although considering we were talking about San Andreas being, you know, 20 years old now. I definitely feel old. You were about to mention San Andreas too. Yeah, I know. I wasn't saying that this game is bad or anything. I'm saying I'm old. I feel like this is the type of game that, you know, you could, like, put in front of your granny and she would be like,
"Oh, that's lovely, dearie. Oh, I quite like that. Oh, look at the cute little jellyfish. Oh, look at the faces. They're making these cute little faces when they jump. Oh, that's marvelous."
Okay, when transpose resolves and any swapped card is a king, queen, or jack, summon 1 jello. Rarity common, cost 6. So there's relics. When transpose is performed, choose all columns and randomly disable 1 relic until the end of the level. When transpose is performed, prioritize unrevealed aces. And it costs 6 of these little guys? And any swapped king is summon 1 jello. Total jellos. Oh, it's a shop! Okay. Level 2. So does it get harder, or is it basically just more of the same and it's basically just a little bit of, you know, Solitaire every time? How's the music? Should I turn that up a little bit? Because I did kind of turn it down a little bit there. Accurate grandma?
Oh my, dearie. Oh, that's quite cute, that. Oh, do they sell little stuffed animals? Little plushies? I would love to have one on my shelf. Oh, they would make a good gift for the grandchildren, wouldn't they now? They're lovely. Oh, dearie, would you like one? I could crochet one for you.
There you go. How about that, Grandma? Is that good enough for you? For impression? Alright, what am I looking at here? I think I have a phenomenally terrible hand here. Music is fine at that level. Personally, don't need it louder. Fair enough. Alright, let's see. 5, 6... 2. King. Queen. Okay, we can take the queen. Well, that doesn't benefit us at all. We don't have a 10. Someone should make a game with me as the main character. Okay, what's the runtime of this hypothetical game then, dude? Like 10, 20 minutes? And the game just ends with, like, the main character falling asleep because he bores himself to sleep because he's so boring? Or she? Whatever the case may be? Yeah, I think I actually need to use this right now. Am I missing anything here? I don't think I can really do much of value here with these cards as they are. Well, apparently I found an ace. Priority... Yeah, okay, that's why that happened. Alright, fair enough. Put that there. Queen. Can't do it. Can't do it. Jack. Basically can't do it. 4. Okay. So right-clicking does not deactivate Jello. And while that's active, you cannot click and drag. Okay, so we have a 6, a 4, neither. Oh god. Ew. Meta Solitaire, an idle game about a grandma who plays solitaire and knits and tends to her cats. So what? It's basically just Cookie Clicker, but more grandma central? We have a new genre of games. It's called Grandma Core. Sir. What's the demographic? Grandmas. Sir, I don't think that's really an economically viable market. Grandmas aren't exactly well known for being a massive, you know, purchaser of video games. Nonsense! It's genius! We'll make millions! Sir. Wait, what would we even have in this game? It'll be about a grandma that knits. Meta Solitaire, a game about a streamer who plays Meta Solitaire? No. Meta Solitaire, it's going to be a game about a grandma streaming solitaire, okay? There you go. Fixed it for you, buddy, okay? Because remember, you have Grandma... What is it? Yeah, Grandma Gamer or something, isn't it? Like, I don't know the channel too well. I know it exists, but there's like, you know, some 70-year-old grandma that just plays video games. And seemingly is actually really quite decent at them. At the point where she might actually be better than me at some of them. Like shooters, like CSGO, but I mean, I you know, I play a lot of shooters, obviously. That's why I'm playing this. I'm playing I'm playing the granny game, and she's playing the shooter. Okay, 10. Oh god, no. No, get rid of all these blue cards. No! Oh, no. The Jello species is going extinct. Shit. I can't believe you've done this to me. I don't have a 9 for that. If I had a 9 for that, I could get rid of this whole thing. Yes, I know that I can put a 5 there. That's dumb, though. I don't have a 4 anywhere that needs to be moved. Ugh. You have to remember, bro, you're gonna be grandpa soon. Well, I mean, yeah, if you have kids, or had kids. Grandma is old enough to know if you're going to be playing solitaire. Physical cards are more satisfying than a mouse. I'm not gonna disagree with that. Like, I will occasionally play solitaire, but I don't do digital versions usually. I will break out an old pack of cards and just do it. This particular game right here, this match, whatever you want to call it, round, has kind of sucked. That's cursed. That is cursed to look at. Oh. So, how much of this was me being bad at the game versus the game's RNG with the transpose just being very, very not good? Because I don't think at any point I could have really resolved this one. Yep, I think that is... I think that's a botched one. Jello seems to be a mysterious sea creature lured in by cards and is usable as energy to trigger all kinds of abilities. Ah yes, just sacrifice the cute little jellyfish thingies, you know, for your card game. Don't question it. Just put them in the grinder. Oh, that's a full hard restart. Ooh, okay. Okay. I think I've seen enough. Can I not escape the game, please? Hello? Uh-oh. Hitting escape doesn't do anything. Oh, there we go. Wait. Wait. There's no escape at all. Okay, well, welcome to Granny Afterlife, I guess. Granny Limbo. This is it. I guess there's worse fates, but, you know. So, yeah. You need to Alt F4 to close the game off. So let me do that real quick. You have the beach, soothing music, that's all you need, really. Well, like I said, there's definitely worse fates, but also, the game should really probably have an escape button somewhere. You know, it's like the memes of, like, Monopoly. Do not pass go, straight to jail, you know. Alright. So, I don't feel quite terrible enough to end the stream, so I'm gonna do another. God, I'm trying to fix the auto res on the game, on the auto detect, and yeah, it's a little borked right now because of the game. Okay, so the next one up I had planned just as, like, in case I got that far, and yes I did. The next one up is going to be As Above. It's a game that kind of reminds me of Faith a little bit, mostly probably because of its graphical style. And rather than demons and ghosts, it's being described as a cosmic horror. So, we'll have to see exactly how much it plays into that. I'm going to very quickly lower the sound of it. BGI core. Okay. I think I can actually fix the res. Yes, I can. Cool. You don't really see rainbows very often in... Okay. I've already lowered it quite a bit, and the music is already kind of shrill. Alright, escape key to start. E key, A button. Sorry, is this controller supported? Yes, it is. That's kind of unexpected. Is this a fourth wall break, or is this like the character's viewpoint and he was buried? Yeah, he was buried. Oh my god! It worked! Wait, are we a zombie?
Here lies Magnus Mortis.
What is that? Is that a force push?
General Kenobi.
Hello there. Oh, hey, how you doing?
Where's my beloved to keep me warm at night? Are you him? Have you returned from the darkness? Wait, I know you, don't I? Wretched man! You will pay for what you've done to us all!
Okay, so right trigger is the force push, and it doesn't like to... Okay. My health is my color, apparently. I like how his, like, attack is basically just slap him in the Bahanaga Hoogs. And alright, dude. Have a good one. Oh god, yep, there we are. In all our beautiful glory. You like how this game looks? Yeah, it's got a certain style to it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. Alright. So... I think some of the buttons are a little sticky on, like, whether or not they get recognized on input. Also, how is game sound? Because I've already had to turn it down a few times here. The Lazarus Institute. Well, it was. Oh, that's supposed to be water? I like the music, and I like the fact that the music isn't trying to be so old school that it is... You know, like emulating the really shrill sounds of the old speakers that, you know, the 1980 computers used to have. Oh no! I don't know what they said to begin with. But I was about to... No! Why is that on a timer?
What do you want from me? Why aren't you at the chapel? The dead bard escaped from the chapel, so we went into the tunnels thinking that they couldn't follow. Where are the others? I left them in the tunnels, under the chapel. But why are you still here? The dead won't come in here. It's safe here. At least that's what I thought, until you showed up.
The music is old school without being annoying. Yeah, I think that's probably a decent enough way of describing it. It's old school enough without being annoying and with being charming. Okay, so that is healing, I would assume, right? Oh, we've, like, got our flesh back a little bit. So at what point does he start feeling? You know, like... I feel like this probably shouldn't be the save, because I feel like, you know, like the cross would kind of be like the antithesis of the undead guy, but, you know. It's at least a very obvious save point. So, my main worry right now... A map. I hope at some point you can find a map. Because this game already looks like it's going to be a heck of a lot of you walking and running around. Please get away from me. It's my flesh. I've just grown it back a little bit. It's mine. Go away. I also thought the torch, while it was on the ground, was actually a spear. Kind of looked like a spear a little bit. So continue options. Okay. Controls, attack, sprint, interact. That's it. Yeah, okay. I pretty much have already gotten all the controls, so... For the living... Find the spirit amulet so as to talk to the spirits of the dead. Find all the story notes. Well, that second one is kind of vague, isn't it? They are all over the island, outside and inside. Somewhere in town. Story found, sigil found, quest complete. So yeah, this is kind of like a semi-open world-esque game. Oh shit, wait, are torches limited use? Ah! Well, it's not so scary the second time. I feel confident fighting an unarmed zombie. I do not feel so confident in a frickin' ent. I mean, I do have a torch, but, you know. Try to light the tree on fire while it's trying to kill you, you know? Good luck. Is this going to need the axe? Actually, it's completely non-interactable. Well, we found a map. Okay. Are we at the southeast end? Welcome to Angel Island. Acme Signs. Can we take the map? No. Well, that sucks. I like the idea that we can just, like, break and enter with an axe. Well, apparently someone died in here. Rip, I guess. The chapel. They won't enter the chapel. Pity we burned so many of the dead so close nearby. They seem drawn there. John's gone to the shed to the west to get his axe. I hope he gets back soon. So, pity was slightly typoed there. Help. Wait, can you... Yeah, there's either a hidden stamina amount, because he's not... Yeah, see? Right, I'm gonna hold left trigger. Sprinting. Slower. Right? I don't know if there's a hidden stamina value, or if that's just, you know, like... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... What? Four is the Great Tree, 5 is the Institute, which is currently boarded up, 1 is the village, which we're at. I'm sorry, is the shed the thing all the way on the west there? Just traipse across the entire frickin' everywhere. So I guess my biggest complaint right now at this particular moment would just be the movement speed. The map is very large for the movement speed. Okay, that guy is probably going to absolutely screw me up if I try to... He's trying to come for me now. Oh, no, he's not. Okay. Hold on. So we have a key. Although I don't exactly know what the heck that's to. Shed key. Oh, that seems important a little bit. Oh, hey, we actually have a face now. I don't know, I think he kind of looked better without it. You know, now I can't make, you know, certain jokes at his expense, like he's got a bone to pick with me. Wait, it deleted the torch.
It was a mistake to cut down that great tree for the pyre. For some reason, they wouldn't venture near it, like they were afraid. Now it's only the chapel that can keep us safe.
Okay. Wait. Why does the axe, when being swung at nothing, just makes a squish sound?
Who goes there? Don't come any closer, undead horror! Wait, you're not one of them, are you?
Well, I was hoping that that would get me the heart from the dude, but obviously not. That was not worth it at all. And apparently, yeah, your face is your... It's a take on the Wolfenstein thing a little bit, I guess. How screwed up is your face?
As the night becomes twilight, first the sky becomes twilight. It's never sunny, it's never dark, just an unnerving in-between. Then came the fog, it rings the island in a thick haze. Those that left, speaking of returning with help, they never came back.
How much is really to this game? Because I feel like really all that's left is go to the town, break into the houses that are there, that are boarded up, then go to the Institute, and that's probably game over. You know, there's probably actually, you know, what is it, 19? Yeah, 19 pieces of story. But I don't want to really go around picking up every single piece of lore right now. So, really, I think most of this game is going to boil down to mostly you just walking from A to B. That's kind of really already what it's been.
Hello? I have to ask you a question.
Ammo? What do you mean, ammo?
It's done. Finally. They buried him not far from where he died. The monster amongst his countless victims. Burn in hell, you monster!
Well, I'm gonna assume that means my character. You know, this dude. I guess we're probably playing a mass murder, which, I mean, considering what we're doing, isn't really surprising. Also explains the, you know, the undead wanting to kill you. Not so much the cosmic horror aspect.
The bastard's dead! He didn't struggle when the mob came for him. Not even when they put the noose around his neck. Just resigned to his fate. With that knowing smile of his.
There we go. Why did the stream go down? So... I'm trying to listen for my next door neighbor's mowing of the lawn to see if that kicks the microphone off, and I don't think it is. Power went out. Short and simply, power went out. It's becoming an increasingly annoying thing as of late. Because for some reason, lately, the past couple of weeks, just every single day, just about, and usually somewhere between actually about 8 a.m. to about 12-ish, the power has cut out at least once a day. It's been very consistent. I don't know why. It's always happening when there's nothing happening. This is the thing that gets me about the power grid where I am right now. It's insanely infuriating. Nothing will be happening. Power grid is just fine. Sorry. Nothing is happening. There's no storms. The power grid will go down. We are quite literally, like last year, we had 3 hurricanes. Quite literally in the middle of 3 different hurricanes, the power never went out. But right now, at 8:55 in the morning, with no storm, here, let me check my phone just to be sure, because it is sunny outside. I can see the sun through the blinds. Let me check. Let me check. Also, this screen right now is actually the game. I think it corrupted the game. The power outage. I think the game is borked. I'm going to try to bring life back to the game about the undead here. Okay, so there is a pretty decent storm size off of the coast. But it's significantly far south to me by, I don't know, probably about 80 miles. And it hasn't made landfall. That's it. So, unless a frickin' storm out in the middle of the ocean somehow has the ability of creating an EMP wave, I shouldn't be losing power. So, I'm going to want to actually finish this game. I don't want to just let it hang and then be like, alright, you know what, I don't want to, you know, not the game's fault, but I don't want to play it again because, you know, power outage and I lost the save. The game, I think, is good enough and probably short enough for you know, for me to do a full playthrough. I think it deserves a full playthrough. I don't hate it. I like what I see here. But, yeah, I think the save is fucked. Welcome back. Can't stay around, but thanks for playing my game earlier. You learned a couple of things that you need to address. Much appreciated. Oh, you're that dev? Oh, dude. You knocked that shit out of the park. I do not like those types of games. And again, I think I said it in the review. The typed one, at least. Yeah, I tend to not particularly care for those types of games. I'm not really a big fan of them. I'm not familiar with them. Also, see, like, the game is kind of working and kind of not. Like, what did what did the storm do? I'm not even going to count this as a bug against the game. I think this is entirely because the fucking, I said storm. I think this is because of the power outage. It probably caused the save file to get corrupted. I'm going to try a new game. If the new game is screwed up, then I don't know, maybe that is on the game at that point. But dude, what do you even think needs to get changed about your game? Because I don't even think I left a single negative thing. Like, your game was one of the ones where I really kind of needed to find anything to nitpick about. Yeah, assuming that you're even still here in chat, because you already, yeah, you said that you were planning on heading out here. Oh wow, you know what? I missed the frickin' map. Well, good job, me. Where's the shed key? Was that over here in the house? Like, I think I might be able to basically do, a speedrun now. You'll answer the review later. Did you actually not see the review? Or did you just watch this, like, the VOD or stream or whatever? Like, which form of, you know, me interacting with your game did you see? Because I'm also just curious, like, what is it that you saw that was needing to be addressed? Oh, right, yeah, like, one of my nitpicks, like, really just nitpicking was just, at the start of every level, the sound effect there. I think the sound volume for that sound effect is a little bit too loud. And there you go, that's like... Yeah, okay, sorry, Mary. You know, Mary number 33. You know, I'm not going to interact with that. We've already picked that up. All right. So, assuming I don't have a second power outage here, you know, knock on wood. You can hear that knocking on wood. Fingers crossed. You know, Hail Mary, whatever superstitious crap you want to do. Assuming the power doesn't go out, I'm going to head to the right. I'm going to investigate the houses. I'm then going to go to the Institute to the north. And then I would assume in the Institute, that is the end of the game. I do not think this game has a very long amount of runtime. I kind of hope it doesn't have a lot of runtime to it, because if I have another power outage, and I get further than I was before, I am going to be very, very annoyed. And again, it's not going to be on this game. I'm not going to read that. I'm not going to read that. Just in case. Just in case, for some reason, that somehow caused the power outage. You know, the planets aligned and didn't like me reading a particular note. That's the real galactic horror. That's the actual, like, eldritch, you know, outer god horror aspect of this game. If you read certain lore aspects, you lose your power. If you keep reading more of it, then more bad things happen. You know, maybe a fire starts. Okay, we just have a gun now. Please don't tell me No, I still got my axe. Okay, cool. We have a lot of ammo, too. Oh my god. Alright. Fool. Beginnings potentially folly. I saw it fall.
Strange as that. Strange it was that no one else did as they hoisted him into the air by his neck, legs jerking about. It whirled in the air, carried by the breeze, and fell at my face, at my feet, face up. An odd thing, not like any playing card I've ever seen before. I got a cold chill from holding it as my fingers went numb. As they dragged him into his final resting place, I pocketed it, without anyone the wiser. I know it's evil like him, a thing of dark sorcery, but it fascinated me so. Everyone thinks that the chapel is safe, that the creatures won't enter there, but perhaps the crypt which is closer will also be safe for us too.
So, shed key. No. So, is there a key for the trap door in the shed? Is that the crypt? Not sure how you shoot. Do you just... Yes. Also, is not immediate death, which is probably bad. There we go. So we have a second inventory slot on the bottom left there, and I'm not sure if it does anything. Is that a metal door? Surely I could just bash the window in? Okay, bye Mary. I don't know why, but now she's just kind of chill with us. I guess she was going back to, like, her anchor point? Not really sure. That made me jump ever so slightly. You know, something I was going to say right as I lost power as well, by the way. I was going to say I'm glad I actually gave this game a shot, because it's actually much better than I thought it would be. Some of the, like, the reviews I was seeing and just... Yeah, just some of the things about the game did not look particularly promising. I thought it was going to be much worse than it is. And it's really just... You can't judge a book by its cover, you know? Oh my god, yeah, he's very wordy here. You know what? I just thought of it too. I didn't get a lot of his dialogue the first time. Ow. Wait, what? There we go.
I'm here.
Sigil 0 consumed? What do you mean? I mean, this area is a little harsh on the eyes, but not too terrible. Oh, it's like a teleport spot? How big is this game? I kind of like the weird music here. I'm also now kind of terrified. How big is this game? Eh? Oh. The answer is actually quite large. Okay, number 2 is the work shed. That is quite literally on the western side of the island. Number 1 is the mansion. Is that the one we cannot access by default? Because the door is literally made out of metal? Number 3 is the crypt. I think that's where we're originating, so we're now in that T intersection. Where do we even want to go? So we're on the middle right at number 3. We want to go to the left. There's a cross down there. I think that's a safe spot. There's a right passageway as well that it terminates. There's probably something in there that we want. I think I'm gonna head over to the shed. I'm gonna head over to the shed after checking all those various passageways to unlock that trapdoor there. Cut down to the mansion. Don't think there's anything else in this room. Also, need to just head over there anyway, just to save. Just in case. Just in case. Oh, hey buddy, how you doing? He's got an axe! Oh, hell no! No, 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 no!
Maddie, my love, join me in the warm embrace of the dark! One swing of my axe and we'll be together again. In a pool of radiant blood.
I like how it's like, our dude is actually an undead monster and he's kind of not the biggest monster here. Yeah, that's a lot of boxes. Oh, hey, bullets. Oh, hey, lore. Dad says they'll be safer here alone rather than with all the others hiding under the chapel. That not many know these tunnels like he does. Well, I don't know, but Dad's usually right. Not sure what it is actually in all these boxes. Dad said that was just old junk that the townsfolk no longer wanted. Okay, so that lore piece kinda just is a nothing burger by the end of it. Is that an item? Really? That's not an item. Okay. If you say so. Oh, it's a skull. Okay, but when it's by itself, it looks like an idol. Alright, are we gonna be fighting Skelebones now? Or are we... no? Okay. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. I mean, for obvious reasons, I might be a little biased to, you know, there being some sort of fighting of undead skeletons, you know, magical skeletons, you know, that send shivers down your spine. There might be a little bit of a reason why I might be a little biased towards it, you know. Let's seal your doom tonight. You're so misunderstood. I don't think... Oh, wait, hold on, what was it? You just want to socialize, but I don't think we should. Is he going for me? Yeah, he's going for me. He doesn't see me. But he wants me. Oh, he's stuck. Oh wait, did he not see me? Could I have just waited and let him pass? Oh well. Bye! You know, looking at the animation for him right here, right now, something Freddy's. You know, the weird little, like, in-between sections that you can find or get where, you know, there's something similar where it's kind of doing, like, the old-school graphics. Okay, so this is the terminating tunnel. Can I read this? Is this lore? Yes.
As the seed falleth, so shall its vapors be spread within that reeling brain, benumbing it to helplessness according to my will. And when my mighty surge is spent, new wandering shall begin, and that flesh which I desire shall come to me.
You know, I did say that I think it was like the main menu music was a bit shrill, but so far, all the other music has been pretty good. I'm afraid of overwriting that top one as well, because it's already corrupted. If I overwrite that slot, I don't know, maybe something bad can happen. I don't know. I do not want to take any risk, even if logically it shouldn't actually be a risk. Okay, where am I actually going? Am I cutting up and then left? Yes, actually. Do I really want to do the crypt? It's such a long walk in here. The crypt, I think, is actually bigger than the top side. Which is weird. You know, you can stay stuck there, please. I'm gonna stand over here so he hopefully gets stuck on that box there. I don't want him to pop up here. What the heck is that? No, really, what the heck is that supposed to be? Oh! Uh-oh! There's a swastika. I'm sorry, is this a skull chest? What? Now let me open it! Oh good, there's actually a fast travel spot. Huzzah! Wait, what do you mean Sigil XX? Huh? What do you mean? I think we'll be safe down here, even if it's pitch black below. They say that these tunnels were used for dark rituals by witches long ago. Hold on, let me tab out. Okay, hold on, let me do something else. Okay. They say that these tunnels were used for... Okay. Better here in the dark than above with those things roaming the island. Okay, well that's a little redundant. I mean... I don't want to sound, you know, mean, but... a lot of these lore pieces are kind of repetitive and not exactly saying much. This island is for the damned, and anyone left living will soon join them. Like my darling Mary, I'm sorry I didn't return in time, my love. I will join you soon. So it wasn't a chest, it's a... It's a altar. I'm not really sure what this sigil XX is, though. I don't remember ever finding a sigil for the first one? At the bottom right? Okay, so number 5 is the Great Tree, and I haven't been to the Great Tree, because I kind of wanted to try to speedrun this to the end. Oh, good. And again, that's kind of my... The hell? Okay. I'm not sure, like, when I'm shooting, something is popping up. I'm not sure what that is, though. I don't know if that's, like, the aiming directions? I don't know. I don't know if there's even enough of it for the recording to catch the frames of it. It's like a single frame. I can just recognize a flash of it and then it's gone. Okay, so the tunnels down here are literally just... Yeah, okay, dead ends. I think that's the second one, even. Oh, no, it's not. Yes, it was. I really feel like there needs to be a longer stamina duration. Okay, cool. Torch. Wait, is the sigil the car? Wait, booba. Attainment, fulfillment, success. So is that the... Huh? There's a weird menu issue there. It's not always happening, but I think it's like if you move... If you're clicking buttons... Hitting buttons... Oh! Oh my god! No!
Are you a skittish? Are you a skittish creature, all anxious, fur, and warm-blooded? I'll eat your still-beating heart!
Please fuck right off. No! No wonder why they wanted to go under the damn crypts, because the frickin' zombies have guns. I mean, I guess I'm part of that, but, you know, like, I'm also being attacked by them, so, you know, it's different. Is this something? No, I guess not. Oh, that's bad. Yep, come on, cut north. Yep, there we go. That's a very strange looking tree. Very stubby. Okay, cool, I can actually pause everything by doing this. Visitor map. So I'm at the Institute now, I think, right? Yeah. But there's no way in it. I don't think. I really do not want to encounter that dude again. Oh, there he is. I think I'm going to have to put him down. Shotgun, meanwhile, shoots like a single projectile. Really? Really? Okay, we still have health. We're fine. Probably, kinda, sort of. Not really. It's fine. Really? Oh, that wasn't worth it. I mean, I guess if I wanted to be real anal about it, I could just hit the reload. So what the heck are the sigils and how do you get them then? I thought, like, I thought maybe the tarot card was it, but that doesn't... It is. Sigil 3. Yeah, again, just, I think right now my biggest complaint and my biggest barrier to really enjoying this game is just the movement speed. Everything is so far apart that, you know... The movement speed is too slow by default, and the sprint does not have a long enough duration of sprinting to make these long treks in the crypts enjoyable. The crypts could have been condensed a little bit, maybe? You know, reduced in size to expedite the process, especially if there's going to be, like, teleporters in here. Or, again, the fact that apparently the tarots you're getting at the certain purple gates are, in fact, not for those specific doors that they are next to, effectively, which confuses me. My loins are aflame. I'm not going to read that one. No, sir. No, no. I'm definitely not reading that. I'm sorry, is that a sword? Oh, it's a dagger. Why are you going to be... Looks like a sword on the ground. No, it's a dagger, bro. Maybe this is a way of getting hearts, so you can just, like, make your own food? I don't know. Where am I? I think I bypassed number 4. I think I'm right below 5 to the south. No. No, I'm at 5. Wait, so the swastika, I think, is actually intentional. It's like the heart of evil. Ooh. Chair? Man, what a comfy place. Just liminal chair in the death murder crypts tunnels. I suppose another thing I could compare this a little bit to is like the Silent Hill, you know, cult a little bit. Okay, where am I going now? So I just cut left, right? I think I'm on the right path now, yeah? Yeah, okay. I mean, again, just I don't know. The dev could have done something to make this section a little bit more enjoyable. Like, it is taking so long to actually get from A to B down here that my thumb is actually kind of starting to hurt. Well, it looks like someone... A refrigerator? I think that might be one of the old-timey ones where you might actually need to put ice in it. I'm sorry, is this the cuck chair? It was a mistake to cut down that great tree for the pyre. For some reason, they would not venture... Wait. Wait. I've read that before. Or was that because of the... power outage? Where am I? Wait, is that the shed? Oh. Wow, I had a stroke. Yeah, of course that's the shed. That's where I went to intentionally. Duh. Dagger sucks. So is there a reason to not kill him? I would assume at some point there is, but I don't know. I cannot imagine that this game has, like, multiple endings, or at least, you know, like a difference of, like, a good end versus a bad end. Yeah, it's like, the good end would be our guy dying, in all likelihood, because he's kind of a, you know... What happened here?
Oh, you know, we were just there, really out in the middle of the meadow, dying, leaving a field of corpses.
The great tree. Yes, the, on account of all the tree. Ah, yeah, there it is. Or, well, I guess there she was. What's this? Oh, hey. Judgment. I like that thing. I like the art on that. I mean, really, all the tarot cards have been pretty decent. Well, all of them. All three of them. I wonder if you can kind of, like, hit multiple of them in melee. So I've now only just, like, actually recognized the fact that that right there, that purple, is supposed to be light reflecting off of the ocean waves. I thought it was like poison mist or something. You know, kind of like all this mist right here. Oh no! Yeah, what now? Huh?
Yeah, come around the bend, dingus! Yeah! I have a question to ask you!
Okay, so I think what I need to do is go to the museum? Maybe? Museum? The mansion. Sorry. I'm gonna go back to the crypt. Crypt? No, the shed. And waddle my ass over there very slowly. Yeah, if I find it. There it is. This game is taking significantly more time than I honestly thought it would. It has been 37 minutes now, apparently, according to the current timer for the second stream, effectively, of this game. I probably shouldn't have ate that yet. Yeah, healing items are kind of far and few between, aren't they? I have no idea where the other doors are, by the way. Well, another scrolling. Why are there so many torches everywhere? Is there a reason to use the torches? Does it increase your movement speed or anything? No, not really. I still have no idea why you have an offhand slot. I have 2 of these things now, so where am I? Holy shit, where actually am I? Well, I'll give it to the dev, he made these things an actual maze. I have the choice of going what? Okay, so this is a T intersection. I think I'm to the southwest of where the cross is. The small one. On the middle, bottom left. So if I went to the left, it should end in a hook. I'm going to go right. Because I think I know where I am. That should be a dead end. It is. Heart. There we go. I think I'll be safe here. Not many know this place. These tunnels are a maze, and unless you know your way around here, you'll easily get lost in the darkness. I have the sigil, and I believe it will help keep the creatures at bay if they even are able to find me here. How does he have a toilet down here? That's what that thing up to the north was. It was a toilet. Illusion. That looks like it would be an MTG card, I think. Yeah, except for the moon, but like the face peeking out of the ground or something like that. Again, I like the tarot art on this, in this game. It's done well, and it's probably just basically like copied one-to-one from actual tarot cards. But I like it. It's good. It's done well. Alright, so I am where? I think I'm at the, like, sideways 8 now. Yes. God damn it, man. Like, I get... Beating the horse dead. Movement speed. It is the biggest issue I have with it right now. It is the biggest detractor of the fun. Because otherwise, I really like this game. I like the atmosphere, I like the music. I like most things about this game. I don't have too much else to really complain about. It's the movement speed, and then just that one song that plays at the very beginning, I think at the main menu. It's a little shrill. I wanted to read that one. I was yapping. Oh god. The islanders have long used these tunnels to store or hide things, including the remains of their dead. This is especially so in light of the growing potter's field and the need to separate our dead from those of the Institute here. In a way, these are our catacombs. So are all the boxes just bones? Like this is just one large ossuary or, you know, what have you? Or... yeah, it is ossuary, isn't it? Yeah, like the French catacombs thing, like underneath Paris, I think, Paris. Where they just have all these bones just intricately, you know, like patterned. I hope this was... oh, I don't need to walk that massive distance again. Thank God. What are you? A mirror, I think. Okay, sink. Hey, safe spot. Wait. Oh! Oh, there's 4 floppy disks. Okay. know, it's like, while you're in buildings, I think the movement speed is fine. It's just, in the crypts especially, oh, it's so rough. The overworld, it's somewhere between. It's kind of okay.
Well, well. I thought you might pop out of the ground sooner or later.
You were never my wife.
True, true. I never did love you, but the paperwork was all good.
It wasn't your witchcraft.
Perhaps, but I seriously doubt it. You don't know the power that I now have, but you're about to learn.
Wait, so is it like Faith? Oh god. Wait, there's no boss music? Great magic! You can shoot out a small fireball that just kind of peters out. Well done. Oh, I unequipped the gun. I was just force pushing. Okay, cool, that's fine. That's it? Okay. Alrighty, quest complete.
Congratulations! You've played all there is to the current demo. Please leave feedback about your experience playing the demo. I'd really appreciate it. Every bit helps to make the game better. Now, who am I? I'm just a skull that can talk. Hey, how you doing?
Oh, that's why we have the dagger. Well, I guess... I guess that's the game just said. It's the end of the demo. I'm sorry, is that a sarcophagus? Yeah, okay. Like I said, I'm glad I actually gave this a second try. This is much better than I thought it would be. It's one of the ones I went in with very, very low expectations, and I'm very, very happy that my low expectations were completely wrong. It's good. I like it. It reminds me of Faith. I think it is, in some ways, better than Faith. You know, compared to Faith, I think it is an actually playable game, whereas Faith is kind of, I think it is intentional, but it's incredibly obtuse. How else would I talk about it? The music of it is also, well, maybe not the music per se, but a lot of the sounds in it are very harsh. They are not pleasant on the ears. It is a game that I have not played, but I have seen a decent amount on. And I like the idea of Faith. I like the premise of Faith. There are a lot of things of Faith I like. But it's one of those ones where I think I prefer... I think it's one of those ones where I just kind of like... kind of enjoy it from a spectator standpoint, I guess. I don't really know how to really, like, describe it. But this game, to be clear here of what I'm talking about, this thing. And you can see how, by graphically, it is trying to do kind of this. It has, like, rotoscoped animations, you know, like, right there, you can see that. Right, and it's... Okay, right. I think that right there is probably a really good example of what I mean. And again, I like Faith, but kind of more of like a spectator point. It's also just kind of like really kind of arbitrarily difficult. Which again, just for me, it's kind of... If I was to play it, I would not be enjoying it as much as I would as watching someone else suffer. I mean, that's the wonderful thing about, you know, like watching YouTube videos or streamers. You don't have to be the one to suffer. Do 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 do. You know, especially, you know, like losing your power midstream. That's always fun. Anyway, so that'll be it for now. I'm gonna go now. I'm now going to have to edit this video together with the first part for the VOD. So, you know, that's going to be fun. I think every game I did this stream, you know, technically this stream, what will in the VOD be all one video, but technically are two separate streams because the frickin', you know, power outage. But I think every game I did this stream was good. And I'm happy about that. I am glad that I chose 5 games, I think it was. 5 or 6 games that all were consistently good. In different ways, in different... in different ways and for different game genres. Although, I guess there is a little bit of overlap because a couple of them are puzzle games, you know, whatever. Anyway, that'll be it for this one. This was the third... I mean, it's a great name, but the feedback quest, whatever the heck I'm gonna... What did I name the video? The first one. And the second one, I guess, at this point. Feedback quest, I think? Yeah, I think I just literally just named it the game jam. So, you know, great video name, I guess, for the VOD. I'm very creative. I am an professional. Anyway, I'm done. I'm out. Have a good one. Good morning, good night, whatever it might be for you. See ya.